Is it unreasonable to desire a woman who is inspiring, submissive, and cooperative? It can be quite challenging to find a woman who embodies the qualities that men seek, rather than a confrontational woman who plays hard to get and uses intimacy as leverage. Men are looking for a partner who acknowledges her mistakes and focuses on finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems. As a man, life is already challenging enough without inviting unnecessary drama into a relationship. The truth is that the prevalence of hookup culture has led to a decrease in the number of women who are considered ideal for long-term relationships or marriage. With the encouragement for women to explore their sexuality freely, they often end up with a lot of emotional baggage that many men either cannot handle or simply do not want to deal with.
I want a woman that, when I ask about her exes, doesn't just tell me, he ain't shit, they ain't shit, none of them ain't shit. But I chose all of them. I had sex with all of them. I broke up and got back together with all of them. I gave all of them my heart, mind, and soul. I did everything that you want me to do with you. I did that with all of my exes already, but they ain't shit. But you have to be the greatest man on the planet to get me, because I know my worth. But all my exes that already got me, they ain't shit. Like, do you hear yourselves? Do you hear yourselves?
This man deserves a huge round of applause. Anyway, in today's video, guys, you'll get to know what modern women are up to these days, why their past actions don't let them land the man of their dreams, and why men are not willing to take them. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to DSMROTJ. He said, "What do men want? Peace and quiet and loyalty." Well said. It's not rocket science, ladies. So please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever.
Let's imagine for a moment that you have a troubled past. Maybe you were involved in a gang, dealt drugs, or engaged in other questionable activities that are well known in your community. It would be understandable for your neighbors to view you negatively due to your past actions and the harm you may have caused. Even if you have since turned your life around, gotten involved in church and community service, the stigma of your past may still linger, making it difficult for people to trust you. In today's society, many women believe that their past won't have any repercussions on their present or future. They engage in casual sexual relationships with multiple partners and even enjoy the attention that comes with it. Yeah, you can also think of porn stars, if you know what I mean. They love posting their lives on Instagram daily, showcasing their travels to places like Dubai and the Maldives in an attempt to elevate their social status, while in reality, they're just sex objects, if at all. Well, sometimes they regret their past, but the internet never forgets.
4 ex-porn stars who worked in the industry and regret it.
The stares I get, I feel like people can see through my clothes, and it brings me deep shame. It makes me feel like I lost all right to my privacy, which I did because I'm one Google search away.
I wish that people would treat me how they would treat a married, registered nurse with 2.5 kids. That's how I wish people would treat me.
Mental hospitals can only do so much. When you go through something so painful, only God can restore you.
God really started to bring grace to that scripture, and he said, Brittany, this isn't the life that I have for you. The life that I have for you is going to overflow with so much peace and so much joy, and if you'll just quit the industry today, I'll bless your life like no man ever could.
I have a problem with this. Please pray for me and I will pray for you. God bless you.
I didn't regret it till it stopped working in my favor. Every regretful star. Stigma and social consequences are real. Engaging in adult film work can have long-lasting social consequences. Many women face significant stigma, judgment, and discrimination from society, friends, family, and potential employers. This can impact their personal and professional lives, leading to regret and a desire to distance themselves from their past work. Working in the adult film industry can take a toll on one's emotional and mental well-being. Performers may experience negative emotions such as guilt, shame, or a loss of self-esteem. The nature of the work can also contribute to issues such as anxiety, depression, and substance abuse. Over time, these challenges may lead to regret and a desire to leave the industry. Still, why do women shame men who do not want promiscuous women?
But what I do think is unfair if you're going to call something like disgusting. I think that's...
Yes, I think promiscuity is disgusting.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you're not
Heaven forbid.
promiscuous?
Yeah, so you yourself
So why
don't.
is he not allowed to say that based on your whole theory right now?
He is, but
Oh,
at the
thanks,
same
thank you.
time, I'm saying
Thanks for the back.
wouldn't it bring you more peace just to not judge others?
I don't spend my time thinking about all the people that are getting herpes out there and that are destroying their ability to pair bond with future partners. I don't really give it a whole bunch of thought outside of this podcast. I don't spend my time like, oh my God, these fucking people are just fucking like crazy. Like, I don't really, like, I accept that people are promiscuous. Like, it is what it is.
Well, it's not so much you in particular. It's your viewer base. It's like they
is
they
against
can't-
promiscuity. Good
No,
job,
I'm
guys.
not saying you
Good job.
interrupted me. I would like it if you could let me finish.
Great job, guys, for desiring meaningful relationships or mgtow instead of promiscuity. You are above the average person who would do anything to satisfy their immediate desires and bag women left and right just for the hell of it. Well, getting STDs is not fun, but that's another story. Let's get back to the point. Women with certain past experiences might not be ideal candidates for dating. Just like men with a criminal history or who have made significant mistakes, women should also face the consequences of their actions. However, it may seem unreasonable to expect this in today's world because supposedly everyone deserves a second chance, with a caveat. The reality is that many women often come to regret their past choices when it's too late. During their fertile years, they engage in casual encounters, ghosting some, if not all, of their partners, and prioritize their personal desires. However, this is the complete opposite of what most men truly desire. A woman who has traveled extensively and flaunts her experiences is often seeking a boost to her own ego. Period. And when they try to promote narratives about strength and independence, many men might view them as potential one-night stands rather than faithful life partners.
I don't want people being stuck single. Women are the most depressed demographic in America right now is 45 and over single women. So I don't want a bunch of women to end up 45 plus single and fucking wondering why. Why am I 45 plus single? You know, I've been happy this whole time. I've been going on these vacations and having sex with all these guys. Why the fuck did I lose? I did everything right. I did what feminism and what all my girlfriends told me to do, and I'm sad now. So I like to do this show because I want to show y'all there is a whole other side of things. Feminism does lie to you. Your homegirls are lying to you to try to keep you single because misery loves company. Like, I just want y'all to know the truth and what men really want.
When women pursue their goals and interests, it is often driven by self-centered motivations. Nowadays, feminism has become the dominant ideology among women, encouraging them to prioritize themselves and, unfortunately, belittle the average man, regardless of his hard work and how well he treats others. The average hardworking man often feels disadvantaged in the dating scene. Modern women go to great lengths to feed their egos, mistakenly thinking it'll bring them happiness. However, when the inevitable reality of aging hits them, they experience sadness and regret. They struggle to find a man who wants to commit to them, and they may end up being alone. These women are solely focused on their own interests, seeking validation from society and aspiring to be so-called boss babes. It's no wonder that men might view them as purely sexual objects if they view them that way at all. Then they claim they're discriminated against and no man wants to commit. The victimhood mindset, just like the streets, never gets out of their goddamn heads, and it's always someone else's fault. Listen to this man's insights.
They did an experiment with a group of women, and they put scars on their faces, and they told these women that they're going into a job interview, and the purpose of the experiment is to find out whether people with facial disfigurements face discrimination. They showed them the scars in the mirror, The women saw themselves with these scars, and as they led them out of the room, they said, we're just going to touch it up a little bit. And as they touched it up, they removed the scarring completely. So the women went into the job interview thinking that they are scarred, but actually being their normal selves. And the result of the experiment is that those women then came back reporting massively increased level of discrimination. Indeed, many of them came back with comments that the interviewer had made that they felt were referencing their facial disfigurements. And this is why I think this ideology of victimhood is so dangerous, because if you preach to people constantly that we're all oppressed, then that primes people to look for that.
Fortunately, many men are waking up to this scam of women victimizing themselves and no longer tolerate such stupidity. If modern women want to showcase their bodies on social media and jet set to luxurious destinations, they are free to do so. However, they should not expect to be seen as potential wives, but rather sugar babies, pump and dump kind of chicks, and all that stuff. Once men stop giving power to these women, surprisingly, they start craving their attention and desire. Reverse psychology is a real phenomenon, and when you are genuinely happy with your independent lifestyle, you will not tolerate unnecessary drama.
Why modern women are often intimidated by this type of guy. And your girl got the answers for you. Let's get into it. Number 1, this type of guy stays true to himself. He doesn't care about social norms or expectations of his behavior. He gonna do what he need to do for himself. This type of guy is not easily influenced, meaning you can't shame him into doing what you want him to do. This type of guy is unconcerned with social acceptance. He's independent, extremely self-aware. Number 4, this type of guy is not afraid to speak his mind. He gonna say what he need to say regardless. Can like it, love it, hate it, he don't care. This type of guy is not afraid of rejection. No means next opportunity. You don't know what to expect with this type of guy. He's unpredictable. He don't trust many people. So he's very private. And so therefore you have no idea what's going on in his mind. And a lot of women don't like that.
That's the main point, guys. Embracing a Stigma, lone wolf, or mgtow mindset can be much more beneficial than striving to attract women who are solely focused on feeding their egos and hydrate themselves with certain liquids. I mean, cream, of course. Anyway, they can go ahead and indulge in their delusions, but they will eventually regret their poor choices when they find themselves surrounded by cats instead of a loving and supportive husband. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts? Are there other actions that haunt these women later on? Do you also believe that their past matters? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember, the best comment will receive $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads. Drop a comment and share this video. See you in the next one. Until next time.